Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please click on that subscribe button and also remember to click on the bell to be notified anytime I go live or I share content. Today is going to be a really interesting one, shall we say. It's for people like me who are either empaths, psychics, mediums, anyone who is spiritually gifted, shall we say. So if you are a spiritual soul and you are spiritually gifted and you want to learn how to protect your energies and how to sort of protect yourself from anything that's negative around you, this is the video you need to watch. So let's start today. So if you are a psychic medium like myself, I find that I attract kind of negative people sometimes around me, and it's not because I want them to come to me. I'm not calling them out there going, come to me, negative people, I need it. It doesn't also mean that the person is actually a negative Nelly. It just means that they have a lot of negative things that have happened around them, or their energy is quite low, and it's like a low vibrational energy, and that is why it becomes a negative energy for me. So how do we protect ourselves when people around us are quite negative or their vibrational energy is low? What do we need to do? What is the best thing we can do? Well, here are a few tips that I'd like to share. Okay, so the first tip I'd like to share is that you must ground your energy every single day. As a spiritual being and a light worker, you need to remember that your energy is very, very protected by your angels and guides. However, you need to protect it yourself as well. So on a daily basis, when I get up in the morning, the first thing I will do is say my prayers and I'll do my grounding. So a grounding exercise is something that I would definitely suggest to do. And here's a few tips how to do that. Okay, so the first thing I would suggest you do when you're trying to do a grounding is to imagine that your feet are on either grass or maybe the earth, or if you can actually be stood on the grass or the earth, that would be the best way to do this. And then you need to imagine in your mind, and close your eyes if you need to imagine that you have roots coming out through the soles of your feet, okay? And you imagine them like tree roots getting thicker and bigger as they go down into the ground. And as they've gone down deep enough into the ground, you then imagine them spreading as far and as wide as they can go. And this then anchors you and grounds you to Mother Earth. You can also imagine things like, Mother Earth giving you nutrients and all the energy that you need through your roots. And this again is a fantastic way to ground your energy and just make sure that you are connected to Mother Earth at all times. Tip number 2. Okay, so another way to protect your energy, after doing a grounding, you might want to do a protection, okay? So this could mean, for me, I use selenite, okay? So what I will do is I will, like I say, I get up in the morning and do my grounding, and then I'll get my selenite, and the first thing I will do is I will cut away all negative energy. So I imagine, I close my eyes and I literally imagine that I'm cutting away any negative energy. I have a very large wand, so mine, and it's very, very large as well, and it's like really, really thick. So I literally just wave that across me, all across my body, all the way down to my feet as well. But I also go from top to bottom. So this means that anything negative above you then becomes, washed away through down into Mother Earth, and she can transmute it into love. So again, that's another way to do it. There is another way as well. The second way that I would suggest you could do this is that you call upon Archangel Michael and you ask him to help you to cut any cords or any attachments that may be attached to you. And again, just ask your angels and guides to step in and help you to then remove and release any negative energy that may be around you, and to also, take away any blockages that may be there. You can do this in your own practice, so you may already have your own practice, but just be mindful about the fact that you need to, again, be protected. So once you've removed those negative energies away from you, you then ask for protection from Archangel Michael. You can call in your own spiritual team, but Archangel Michael is the one that I would call upon because he is basically the protection guardian of the universe. So once you've asked Archangel Michael to protect you, you can be in a protective light, a protective ball, whichever one you choose to be in. And then you just imagine this beautiful glowing protection light all around you. And this again is another way that you can also protect your energies from any negative energies coming in. So any negative people that you spend time with, it can also work as a shield for that. So the next tip I want to give you, so you've done your grounding, you've done your protection. The next thing I wanted to give to you was a tip about using sage and Palo Santo. They both cleanse, however, Palo Santo has just a little bit of something else. Here's the tips. Okay, so using sage is amazing. It's been used for millions of years by people to remove negative energy, to release any old energy, stagnant energy, and also used for unblocking any, chakras, meridians. Also used in Reiki, sound healing as well. It's used in so many different places, ways. You can use it however you want to. Myself, I use it to cleanse the home. So I will literally light my sage smudge in. I will go around my home, each corner of my house, and I will say my own ritual. I have a ritual. So again, you might want to consider getting a ritual to say as you're cleansing, and in an anti-clockwise motion I will remove the negative energy from every corner, every ceiling, you name it, the lot. And then what I will do is I will then open the windows and I will ask my angels and guides to come in and help me just to release and let go of all of that negative energy from my home, to then bring that purifying, cleansing energy, and also to remove negativity and bring that protection to my home. The next thing I will do is I will light my Palo Santo, which is also called holy wood. So it's a very, very fragrant wood. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the smell of Palo Santo. It's so, I can't even explain it. It's just lovely. And I would always say, if you are going to use sage or Palo Santo, always have windows open and make sure you're not around anybody who has any kind of respiratory issues, any kind of asthmas or anything like that, because it can also trigger problems. So just be very careful, okay? Very careful when you're using any smokes or saging or Palo Santo. And when you use Palo Santo, now I also have, because I have my own little online shop and I can always link that below, I also have Palo Santo and sage incense. So it's a smudge stick, but it's like an incense stick. That one is amazing because that also, again, can be used as a negativity remover and a protection, and then you can bring in that positive energy. So let's go on to Palo Santo and how it works. Palo Santo, again, is a holy wood. So what you would do is that you would use that to bring in positive energy back into the home. You can use it for removing negative energy. However, it can also be used multi ways. So removing negative energy and then bringing in positive energy. And there is a way to do this. Okay, so when you want to remove negative energy with Palo Santo, it's very similar to when you use sage. So you would again go around every corner of the house, every wall, every cupboard, anything that you feel that needs that negative energy removing, and you would again do your ritual as you would with the sage. But then you can use it for bringing positive energy in. So this, again, you would do a very similar thing. You would go around every corner and every single room saying a positivity ritual. So you would have maybe a positivity ritual that you would say, and you would then go clockwise with the smoke and just go around every corner, every wall, every window. And again, please make sure you have your windows open at all times when you're using any Palo Santo or sage. It's just for safety more than anything, and also to stop any kind of coughs or inhaling too much of the herbs and the smoke. So there you go. That is the way you could do some protection, grounding, protecting your energy as a psychic medium, as a spiritual being, as a light worker. There are a few other ways that you could do this, and this is just by, using crystals. You could, again, I use crystals. I wear crystals all the time. Crystal bracelets, crystal jewelry, crystal earrings. I have necklaces. I have all kinds of crystals, and I do have crystals in my bra. Yes, I'm a bra crystal lover. Like most people that I know that are into this kind of healing and protection, they all wear crystals in their bras. So again, if you are looking for some protection whilst you are doing your healings or you're doing your readings or anything like that, always remember you must ground first, protect your energy, and again, protect the area that you are in. So again, using sage and Palo Santo after you have done your readings and things like that is always a bonus as well, because you need to remove the energy that you've maybe brought in from a reading. Spirit come in, you also need to make sure that you're removing those energies as well, and that will be another video for another day. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that I've given you some advice and some guidance. Obviously, I've not gone right into what I could be teaching you, but if you are interested in that kind of thing, then I do have a spiritual awakening and spiritual development course that I do, and you can get more information if you just send me a comment or a message. Take care, guys. Again, if you are new here, please click on that subscribe button and on the bell so you are notified every time I go live or I post content. I'm so grateful for you being here, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care.